3, 2, 1, on dit tous bonjour YouTube dans le chat si vous voulez. Hein, voilà, on dit tous bonjour à YouTube. Du coup, pour le 4e épisode, pour YouTube, ça sera du coup, alors que nous, on est au 2e live seulement. Du coup, j'espère que vous allez bien. Du coup, Chicken, ouais, effectivement, j'étais en live avec Wind Origin, du coup, exceptionnellement. On a fait du party game un peu sympathique. Enfin, voilà. Du coup, après, si tu veux, pas de souci, en post-live, on peut parler, il n'y a pas de souci. Sans attendre, du coup, on va aller sur le jeu. Ah, j'ai cru pendant un moment qu'il y avait un petit problème. Non, il n'y a pas de problème. Voilà. Jouer, continuer. Plug TV, genre le confinement. Ok. J'avais même pas regardé. En fait, il me spoil le truc. Les images, elles changent en plus. Vous les vouliez, les voici, les voilà. Les commandes de retour arrière et d'avance rapide sont désormais disponibles dans les archives. Ça c'est parce que ça c'est quand le jeu était en alpha, tu pouvais pas skipper pour regarder juste ce qui t'intéresse en replay. J'espère que vous allez bien, que vous êtes prêts pour votre stream sponsorisé par la Chine, quoi. Parce que là pour l'instant on est sponsor chinoise hein, quand même hein, sur ce jeu, hein, sur ce qui se passe. La finale de Bidule Ball quand même, hein. C'était drôle. Hein. Jour 3 d'interrogation, le confinement. What? Ok, c'est chelou. Non, j'ai pas envie de passer. Il est chez lui. Ils sont chez eux. Covid? On a le bouton anti-con. Ah, Jérémy, il a maigri. Il y a des problèmes avec Monsieur Kalinou. Ils sont devenus autonomes, les Monsieur Kalinou. Ah, vous avez pas le son du jeu? Oh merde, bon bah la VOD sera cutée un peu exceptionnellement.
And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much
J'ai envie de
time
passer ce
in the
Voilà.
Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become...
Alex, they're on the tower.
Transformation. Popular cemetery Johnny Handsleeves, who has recently been suffering with his health, sent us this photo today, presumably in a pathetic attempt to stay relevant at a time of global crisis.
Since receiving his test results, things in Johnny's life have taken a surprising turn. He's certainly using the lockdown to reinvent himself.
It seems that rumors that Johnny has been ill were just that.
On va faire un peu de merde pour le coup.
Renaming himself Captain Han, he has pledged to fight crime, mainly in the agricultural sector.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen Horgensbrood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborgen Wongensvoord most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings from Svorsborgen Horgensvoord world. We've got the generators up and running again, and not a
Ils vont faire chier eux. C'est Monsieur Kalinou en fait qui attaque la tour en fait. Oh, c'est un bordel ça, Monsieur K. Dégagez!
We've got a choice of spas our side and the best patisseries you've ever seen. In 28 years down here, all they've managed to invent is a pointless game called Run, Kick, Ball, and some kind of
c'est pas simple.
rock witch. Mum says if it wasn't for their sperm, we could probably do without them. And our top people reckon that we'd be able to make it artificially in the next decade or so. So there's that. Helvetica out!
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more
Référence à Papers,
rigorous, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an imaginative form of punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
The international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found to be abetting passport fraudsters. The red hot metal may seem painful, but I'm told it's actually preferable to most music currently in the charts.
And Advance speaks out. With the struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. In these difficult times, it's important that we all feel united, that we're all in this together. And for a short time, we must bear significant change. To help myself come to terms with these tough but transitory times, I've written a list of things that are just as temporary as all of this discomfort. I thought it would be helpful to share my list with all of you. Christmas with the in-laws. Your child's school play. Youth. Beauty. That phase you still don't talk about. Your New Year's resolution. Your husband's hairline. Your waistline. Your term in office. Your fleeting lifetime. And all of human endeavour.
C'est chelou comme discours.
I hope my relatable list has allowed you to find reassurance. To know that just as these things pass us by, so too will this crisis. Together we will endure, as we always have. Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Remington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
No, you don't. Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Un problème de Monsieur Calinou, hein. Ah oui, c'est pas pendant tout le jeu parce que je pense que c'est juste la période de confinement, Monsieur Calinou. Du coup, on va avoir un petit journal un peu perturbé. Je m'excuse, les amis, du coup. Ah merde.
Who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Remington's Fist, internationally respected business Svengali, Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
I've always seemed to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public...
Ça commence bien.
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have thought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Remington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Remington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little execution as it wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously, and he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson, the passion to create, to problem.
C'est excellent comme jeu, Lost.
And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we'll launch
Oh non.
simultaneously around the world.
Sortez plus rien, les mecs, hein.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze. It's
Au secours!
It's fart under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times. Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehugs in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or full window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99.
Je sais pas, moi j'ai mon taser à côté, il coûte pas cher. Putain.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps is they're powered by next-generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly before we
Attends, Jérémy.
These appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys.
Ah oui, c'est pas cringe, mais il faut...
Explosive fun.
Il y a un vrai scénar derrière avec un vrai fond si tu t'intéresses Lost. Il y a les épisodes qui sont sortis sur YouTube.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Was that all right?
Oh yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we...
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
Hello, mate. It's Dave. You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
Connard.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, exactly. You said it, I've said it. He must know, he's not stupid.
Oh, Alan James, il est de
I just
retour.
don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. It's gonna work. We'll get him. I've made the cake. You're on the balloons. I've got no idea how old he is. 40? 17? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3... Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
Le tueur en retard, parce que le prix des litchis va baisser.
The lockdown
Oh,
was so
Lost.
sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in...
Wesh, Alan James. Oh, il parle loin, lui.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. Shh. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys.
Oh, on est confiné là dans le jeu là.
Isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over, but it won't.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need
C'est chaud quand même.
financial support to
Confiné à
protect
cause de
our
Monsieur
workers and
Nounours,
our
quoi.
businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
Symbole de résistance là. C'est quoi mon truc? C'est un faux journal télé où en fait tu es le régisseur et en gros tu prends les décisions en fait qui font que tu donnes raison à l'un ou l'autre. Censure. Alors non, c'est parce que t'as pas suivi depuis le début. Hein. On a quand même eu une belle scène avec des cravaches quand même au dernier live. Hein.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
Oh, lui se fait clasher en direct là.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
Ouais, mais non, non, Lost. C'est parce que toi, tous ceux qui n'ont pas vu le premier live, vous avez pensé au début que c'est nul, c'est normal.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Alan, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territories.
Tu vois pas l'interview? Oui, parce que tu n'as pas vu le premier live. Franchement, non, mais je dis ça pas méchamment, mais. Parce que là, pour l'instant, t'as pas de truc drôle. Enfin, on en a eu un au début. T'étais pas là. Lost n'était pas là non plus.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that.
Pas que.
Are you there, Patrick?
Mais. Oui, c'est le truc. Ah, après, il y a des trucs moins affligeants dans ce live-là pour l'instant. Mais. En fait, faut se dire qu'il y a des scènes qui sont un peu corsées.
Could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young and promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die?
Bah écoute, au dernier live, il y avait quand même des petits coups de cravache et tout, quoi. Oui, il y a du moins de 18. Hein. C'est pas pour rien que le live est classé PEGI 18 depuis le temps. Passe une bonne nuit dans ces cas-là ou ça. En vrai, faut voir depuis le début pour comprendre.
Just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy. Not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all.
C'est pas que ça qui fait que c'est intéressant, mais il faut suivre l'histoire en fait depuis le premier épisode là. Du coup, mais je t'expliquerai un de ces quatre, tu comprendras mieux, je pense. Parce que là, c'est un peu compliqué d'expliquer en étant en train de le faire.
I'm struggling to hear you actually, Jeremy there.
Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign. It says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that is like, that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine. I'm not.
T'as un fond vert. Ouais, voilà, t'as un fond vert, connard. T'as pas eu la foi de sortir. T'as pas eu le courage. Trou de balle.
I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Can you hear that sound? What the hell's that?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but
No.
it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh fuck, it does. Oh fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh bollocks, right.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists,
Deux gros.
each wielding a different gendered household implement. ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you? Oh shit! Fucking listen to me, you bastard!
Attention.
If you're out there, just to piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too tired to die!
Elle se fait attaquer.
What the fucking hell? Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Et c'est quoi cet abruti?
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick? Thank you, Patrick, for that report.
Ah, c'est atroce. Le mec, on a filmé sa mort en direct.
When we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
Oui.
You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Bah ouais, t'as 10 000 points, mais le louche, il est pas là ce soir. Ce soir, il n'y a pas de modérateur sur le stream. Le live finit de toute façon après 3 épisodes de broadcast, 3 broadcasts, donc je pense que ça va finir vers minuit. Il dit quoi le gars à la pub? Oula! J'aime pas trop ça par contre qu'il y a un monsieur Canning dans le bureau là.
I'm not. No?
Un soleil comme ça.
5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight.
Ta bonne nuit à toi aussi.
Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose. National Nightly. So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see you.
And how are you finding the lockdown?
Il fait sursauter le bâtard.
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah. I think I heard about that actually. Yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah. You called during nap time, so.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else? Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Thank you. This
is that? What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so.
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Elle est défoncée.
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles on?
Oh, c'est de la merde.
30 seconds on the clock, please.
We haven't got a clock.
Chicken, un petit avis?
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts. No, now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4.
Les bourrés plus ornis, clairement.
And finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
Il est en train de craquer, lui.
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing.
Habitué au deuxième perso.
Why? Do we have another contestant?
Comment ça, t'es habitué au deuxième perso?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffeecup, and Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artists' contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's...
Oh no.
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time, we got time.
Well, if it's not too
Oh
bold,
no.
I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right, don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Tu sens que même moi je suis en mode bien, what?
Do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate.
Au secours. Il y en a pendant le confinement qui se font chier, je crois.
Yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? No. But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow, you really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable meetings.
Il y a vraiment des gens qui sont teubés à ce point. Le pire, c'est que ça existe IRL, ça.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end. We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to... Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all.
Right.
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to... endure.
You turn this shitting thing... Well, there's all sorts of creatures. Down on dangly...
Le présentateur, il en peut plus.
Mr. Octopus, with waves with many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always in good moods. But that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? What's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine, he'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house.
Ouais, vraiment, ouais. Encore une comédie musicale de merde.
Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die. Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job.
Mais complètement. Tu vois là le compteur en haut des 3 minutes 30. Mais je l'attends.
The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications.
Un job dans les télécoms. Chicken sauce sans viser. Sauf chez SFR.
That's where self-esteem goes to die.
Ok, je sais pas ce qu'il fait, lui, c'est crine.
What's that over there?
Essaye de jongler.
That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Well, I'm sure we'll all still be singing that tomorrow morning. That's it from us for tonight. Many thanks to all our guests. I look forward to seeing them all again. Eventually. But before we go, Alex, I wondered if I might have a word. You see, I've had my eye on you, friend, and I've got to say I'm not liking what I'm seeing. You keep letting me down, chum. Playing it safe. Making the dull, boring choices, failing to assert yourself. No one likes a pushover, Alex. You know that. And frankly, chum, you're acting like a bit of a wimp. Alex, will you give away your passport so my super rich sibling can abandon us all? Sure. Here it is. Pathetic. Can I have the money we need for food so I can go around the continent on a jolly? Sure, Susie. We can always eat your grandma when we run out
Non,
of
je me fais
food.
tailler par la présentatrice là.
Wouldn't it have felt better to take charge? Aren't you tempted to just lay down the law? You know what's hot, Alex? Other than me, obviously. Confidence. Power. Control. We're all drawn to it like rats to the piper. Don't you care where your son goes at night?
She's turned off the trip switch, Alex.
But imagine, just for a moment, that none of this was real. It was just some stupid game where you could just do it all over again if it all went wrong. Imagine if Sam and Charlie and Susie were just characters. Wow. Think of all the fun you could have. Just being bad, you know. For the hell of it. My name's Megan Wolf. Have an evil night. Ugh. Jen, I'm just gonna go smoko. Okay, can you get Bozeman on the phone? Babe, I don't care if this is a dream, a bad trip, or a shock-induced coma. I did not sign up to be dressed like a slag, doshing out wristies for a 20. All right, I'm a professional news anchor, not a fucking bogan.
Oula.
It's bad enough that he makes me do that unconvincing accent the whole time. I mean, look at this. My skirt's so short you can see my jute.
Ah, c'était un rêve.
Alex, why don't you wake up? You fucking perv.
Ah.
Alex, wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Non, c'est-à-dire que ça, c'était dans... Très bien, on va passer 2 secondes en... Parce que là, vu ce qu'on vient d'avoir comme truc, voilà. Du coup, au revoir YouTube pour la première...